Vete donde mami, vente.
Venga, puta mami. Venga, puta mami. Máximo, you're walking. You don't even realize it. He gets so excited. He gets so excited.
Papi, I wish that you could walk.
Look at, he's clapping for him. Max, look.
Here, Max.
Vente, vente. Ya tú caminas, tú no tienes que aguantarte de ahí. Easy do-it-yourself from Dollar Tree. Basically, you get one of these big jars. Everything's $1.25. You get these little red decorating balls. The thing is with Dollar Trees is that they don't always have the same products, but if you continue to look, you will probably find them. And then you just decorate it with any peppermint candies that you want or any candy that you want. They also have green balls and multicolor balls, and I thought this was the cutest decoration / for Christmas, for anything Wonderland, winter, and we're gonna use them for the party too, but I put it here because I feel like it decorates my hot chocolate bar. So cute. Okay guys, so today I'm gonna be making my Puerto Rican. I want to say Puerto Rican because it's more to that side, like Chinese rice. You know, Chinese rice, you can make them many ways, but the way that I'm making it is more I guess the way most Puerto Ricans make it, because I just kind of twist it in my own way and it tastes amazing. So basically what we're going to use is onions. You can use any of these onions, it could be any color. I just want to use the yellow kind. Any type of ham that you have. This is the ham that we bought. I use ribs as pork meat for my stuff. You can use any type of meat. You don't even have to put. Okay, so I use pork meat like as ribs. So I boil my ribs first, and then I cook them in the oven, and then I shred or cut the meat and use it in the rice with chicken and the ham. You don't have to use all these meats. That's just me. You can use ham only, you can use chicken only, you could add shrimp. I don't like shrimp, so I'm not gonna put shrimp in it. So yeah, I just make my ribs regularly with barbecue in the oven. After I put them in here to boil, I boil them with garlic and onion powder, and then I will show you what else I do after, as the whole process continues. For right now, I'm boiling my ribs and making my white rice. It's a long process, but it's worth it because at the end, that rice is tasting banging. So obviously, once the water starts drying, we gotta move it and lower it. And my ribs are gonna take a while to do. So this is a step process. So like when I have everything done, my eggs, everything cut, that's when I start mixing everything in. So everything else is just basically, well, I make the ribs and I put them in the oven. I mean, I boil them, then I put them in the oven, and then I gotta do the chicken here, the grilled chicken. I just make it and cut it in little squares, and then obviously season it the way that I season it, and that's it. That says Maxie, no. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut the ham that I got. I don't like these edges because they're hard. I don't like to feel them when I bite into it. So I cut them out, and then I'm just gonna cut these little things into really small squares. Okay, so you just cut them like that, and then you put them in the bowl. But these I fry with just Spam olive oil in the spray bottle because I like them to be already like fried before I put them in the Chinese mix. So I do fry them before that. I probably made more than I need, but I'll just save the rest. So we're frying the ham now in little cubes. This is an extra step that I just like to do. Same with the ribs. You don't have to do all that with the ribs either. That's just me. You could add any other type of meat that you want. Or you don't have to add the pork if you don't want to. I just like it this way, so it's a little bit time consuming, but it's so worth it. It's so good at the end. I mean, this is how I like it. See how I got the little brown spots? Like it's, oh my gosh, so good. This is already done. I can already smell that Chinese in the air. Also, the ribs that I use are the country ribs. That's what it says on the label. Actually, it says it right here. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. These. Because if I get the other type of ribs, they have too much bones and not enough meat, and I really want meat. So I could be able to like cut it off and put it in the Chinese rice. So these are perfect and they taste so good. They don't have that much bone in them. There's more meat. So I'm gonna use 5 eggs. That's on you. I'm making 6 cups of rice. So I go based on that. So if you make less rice, you can use less eggs. I make 6 cups of rice because, you know, I have a lot of people here eating. Plus, I just, when I make it, I like to make extra because I like to save for the next day. It's so good. But I use 5, and then I just fry it regularly on a pan, and then I separate it again to add it later to the Chinese rice. And this is just my preference using brown eggs. You don't have to use brown eggs. You can use any type of egg you want. Wow, these eggs are like, the thing is red. That's crazy. Redder than usual. Dude. I don't have a whisk, so I just use a fork. Alright. So far I have my onions cut, my ham cut. Now I'm gonna make my eggs. And I have my rice almost done. I just need my green onions, but my boyfriend went to buy them because I didn't have any, so I'm waiting on that. We spray it. Yeah. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so now I'm gonna wash. I already washed. I'm gonna cut my green onion. You don't have to put green onions, but most Chinese rice has green onions. They give it a good flavor, so I really like it. Perfect. I think that's enough. Okay. The rest I just throw out. These are the chicken strips. These are a little bit of this. Onion powder. Where is the garlic? Garlic. What else is that? And then I use a little bit of this one. Max. Jesus, why are you being whiny? Why are you whining today? You're just being extra today. These kids are not having like a... It's just one of those days where I guess everybody's just in a bad mood. So I'm doing the chicken, frying it. And then the ribs, I already finished boiling them, so now I'm gonna take them out, season them, and put my barbecue sauce on top so I could put them in the oven. Max, Jesus. One cookie that he's learning to eat because now he has teeth. Jesus already had teeth. But I still have to watch him because I feel like, I don't know, he chokes sometimes. These are cookies for their age, but you know what I mean? You always gotta supervise these kids because don't put it all in your mouth. Look at this baby, still sicky. Alright, so I already took my ribs out. I seasoned them while they're like this. So I put onion on them. The same thing that I use for everything that I season. Onion. Let me tell you, if you boil your ribs first before making them, when you put them in the oven and take them out, they will literally fall off the bone. So soft that they will be. So soft and tender. I love it. That's why I boil them and I do that extra step. Okay, so I'm putting garlic also. And then I just put a little bit of adobo again. Just a little bit, it doesn't need that much. Then, in a bowl, any bowl, let me move this out the way. We're gonna need one of these. Okay, we're also gonna need barbecue sauce. Any barbecue. Max, any barbecue works. So this is the one that I use and I already put it in here. I use almost all the bottle, but I left a little bit. Just enough to spread on your ribs. Then I pour the sazon in here. And the olive oil. Decent amount. This also makes the ribs very tender and not hard when you bite into them, you know. And then you just mix. Once you do that, you put them in your oven. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I still spray this with, and we put our ribs here. And I just spread it over. Let's do this. Yeah, it's good flavor. Especially in the Chinese rice. Okay, so basically I just do this and I turn them around. And I do the same when I turn around. Since I like the barbecue to just burn a little bit because it gives it that, I don't know, good flavor. Alright. So then I cover them with aluminum paper. Because it helps to cook them and make them better. Well, they're already cooked, but just to make them, I guess, more crispier and softer. And then I'm just going to pop this in there because these babies are ready for a nap. Like so. The chicken's almost ready too. I just got to get it out and cut it. And then we're going to have almost everything ready for the ending, which means making the rice. I also got to cut lettuce because I put lettuce on it, so and I just got to clean up this mess. Ma. Okay, so this is chicken is done. I'm just gonna cut this. Cut this into any size piece you want. There's not. Some cute, some bigger than others. Alright, that's that. We almost have everything ready. We have our onions. This is the soy sauce we're going to use. I don't recommend low sodium. It just doesn't taste the same, but if you must use low sodium, go right ahead. I've done it before. It's not that bad. Ham, chicken, green onions, egg, lettuce, and we're only missing the rib meat because it's still in the oven. It's about 10 more minutes, and then I'm just going to shred it, and then it goes here. So basically it doesn't go in this order. I have it mixed. This is the ending. This is the right order that I actually put it in. So first we start seasoning the onions, then we add this, chicken, steak, pork, green meat, whatever, egg, and then a lot of satay. And when I am mixing it, so as we'll see, I do use garlic and I use onion. And I also use some sofrito. So that's just extra. So yeah, that's the whole setup. Before I forget, these crazy strollers are so cute. They just go perfect with my little hot chocolate bar. I got them at Walmart. Also, before I forget, in this mix, of course, we have the rice still. We go and add it little by little as we continue to mix. So I don't add it all at once. I add it little by little while I'm adding the meats. When I start to add the ham, then I start to add the... Actually, I'm lying. I add all the meats. I add everything first, and then I start adding the rice. Then when I do all the rice, I add the egg and the lettuce. That's the last thing that I add to the whole rice when it's already mixed with all these things. And obviously, as I'm mixing the rice, I keep adding a little bit of soy sauce. Not too much, because that's has a lot of sodium and it's really strong, so a little bit goes a long way. But it's just according to your liking. These are past their bedtime and nap time, and they're so upset. They just want to go to sleep. So I'm gonna put them to sleep right now. So this is the wok that I'm using. I used to have a bigger one, but it messed up, so this one still works and I use it all the time. Aside from all these things, I shredded the red meat already. We're gonna need oil, corn oil. I don't recommend olive oil because the taste is not the same. And then I just spray the pan with this because it's just easier to keep it moist while I'm frying the vegetables before I put the meat and all that. But that's it. and now I'm just going to add more soy sauce. I don't go crazy with the soy sauce because again, I work my way in. Because if you put too much, you will ruin the rice. Because it will be too salty, and the flavor would just be too much. Like, I don't know. Personally, I don't like too much soy sauce. It's just too much. Just enough to give it that Chinese flavor, you know. So yes, the whole rice in here. It's a lot of mixing back and forth. So at the end, my hand hurts. But I feel like I'm gonna break my diet because I have to taste this. Because I'm not supposed to eat no carbs until tomorrow. I'm still gonna make it and save some for tomorrow. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna add a little more. Guys, my hands are clean. Alright. A little more. Keep mixing. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. Just keep mixing it like so, being careful that this does not overflow to the floor. There's not a lot of anymore to mix. Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing this for a while. Okay, so I just tried it. I wasn't supposed to, but I couldn't resist. My hair looks terrible. Sorry. It's perfect. I don't want to add no more soy sauce. I think this is fine. If my kids want extra soy sauce, they can add it. Or my husband. I don't personally like rice too salty. So to me, this is perfect. It tastes really good. So now we're just gonna add the eggs that smell like culo. I'm just playing. Why do eggs smell like that, but then it tastes good? I don't know. That's crazy. Add the eggs in there. Again, we're mixing because it's all about mixing with Chinese rice. You don't like eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't put eggs. We just like eggs and we want to put them in there. Just like that. And then I just add the lettuce, and this rice is pretty much done. Guys, you cannot say that this does not look amazing, and it tastes even better. Y'all have to try it for real, for real. I think I put this is too much lettuce that I didn't even cut right, but it's gonna have to do because I'm not trying to cut anything else. This is optional, so you guys don't have to put lettuce, but I mean, Puerto Rican rice, Chinese Puerto Rican rice, Puerto Rican Chinese rice, I guess. When I used to eat it in Puerto Rico, this is how they will make it. So I kind of still do the same when I make it. Last time I made it, I forgot to put the lettuce, and it still tastes good. It's just extra when I add it on there. Oh my god. I feel like I just want to eat this, but I can't. Till tomorrow. So, my god, it's spilling. Anyways, guys, this is my Chinese slash Puerto Rican slash rice recipe. A mi manera, my way. So I hope you guys try it. Let me know how that goes. And even if you don't use those ribs for this rice, make those ribs with anything else. They are so good the same way that I made them. Also, when you boil the ribs, I forgot to mention, I do put garlic and onion powder and adobo on the water because I like to season it while it's boiling. So I do add this and the same things that I add for everything else, the garlic, and then I do that while they're boiling, and I leave them there boiling for 45 minutes, quite a while I make everything else. So yep, I can't wait for you guys to try this at your house. I hope you guys enjoyed this little meal cooking prep thing, something different. And bye. Loves it too. Okay, no, it's in here. This was the quantity that I served Israel, my boyfriend. It's probably more than that.
Yeah, really.
And
more.
This is the second time that he eats.
This is the second plate I'm eating.
And this is Maximus.
I'm telling you.
And he wants more. Look at him.
I was eating here quietly, and I was like thinking to my head, man, like this is the best food I ever ate. Like in a restaurant, I'm thinking, man, this is like my best restaurant I've ever been.
Imagine that.
And this is so, I'm gonna be honest, this is so good. Like I even told her, like her Chinese comes out even better than my mom's Chinese rice.
Damn, if your mom sees this video, she's gonna be like, ah.
I'm being honest, like even restaurants around, corner restaurant, Chinese, this rice is like banging.
Right.
So, look, even Maximus likes it. Look
at that. Oh my god, when my kids come out and I tell them that I made Chinese, they're gonna be so happy. Look at this one waiting patiently. No, but yeah, like I don't know, I think this is the best thing I know how to cook by far, right?
Yep.
But yeah, so follow my recipe if you want some good ass Chinese slash Puerto Rican rice. And the ribs, also, you can even eat those alone. You could eat them with anything else too. So just follow those steps, guys. Follow those steps. Max. This is what it's looking like so far. And I think